Hello everyone and welcome to our video 28th of February. Now today Trump is talking, so it's going to be quite exciting, and he's going to be talking around 10 p.m. this evening Central European time. So if you're trading, just make sure that you're on top of that talk. So let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now from yesterday we had a bit of an up move, comeback move. As you can see, we're still in this range here, and this is not a surprise for us. We did anticipate the market might head up there and then kind of bring its head down, and this is the range we're in. And also on a 4-hour chart, you'll note that we're inside a downwards channel, and the market is currently staying loyal to that. But we had a bit of a divergence here, a lower price, and you see the market's kind of pulling up. And this buy reaction and the market not letting the price really go down, it's already a sign for us that the market might take the euro dollar back up again to find a place for selling. So we need to keep that in mind, and what we need to do basically is to make sure that when Trump talks, we'll see what the reaction is, especially on Friday. Yellen will be talking as well. So what we need to do is where we can buy and where we can sell, because the market might go both directions. So if the market first pops its head down, then obviously this range here is going to be this 1.05 40 30 area is, in fact, let's do this, it's going to be slightly higher, isn't it? Yeah, 1.05, let's say 50 40 area. It looks like it's going to be okay as the first area to buy, and the second is obviously going to be this double bottom zone. So if the market does come down, pop its head down, then it's good to buy. If the market raises its head up, then we'll be looking to set the resistance. If it breaks above that, you'll get stopped out, but on the pullback you can buy in order to come up to the next level. So what you have to do is really follow the market and be on top of it when he's talking. Let's take a look at the pound daily chart. Same kind of scenario. As you can see, the market on a 4-hour chart is moving sideways, and it's keeping to that. So they're just waiting for Trump to talk, and on Friday Yellen will be impressive as well. So we might have the market heading up in that direction. So we'll see where we're going at. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar hanging in there, that resistance level there. If we see a breakout above this level here, you might see the Aussie dollar really going up in places. So as you can see, let's do this a weekly, and you'll note that we had a huge fall here on the Aussie dollar. All right, starting in 2011, as you can see, the Aussie dollar is just being constantly getting hammered. So it might just start to head back up again, and we might see where that's going. This is a weekly chart, so we might see the Aussie dollar back up here or back up there again, and then we'll take it there again. So what you need to do is just keep an eye out for the breakouts on the resistance. All right, dollar yen, same kind of scenario. Nice little pullback here. What you might see if it breaks below is that it's going to be a buy target to go up. Now the dollar yen, it's got this nice up move, so what we'll be expecting is only a pullback in order to go long. So the market needs to kind of pull back so that we can buy again, and that line is going to be where it's going to be kind of bouncing off, as you can see. So we're going to be keeping ourselves intact along this range here in order to go long again. So over the course of the next few days, we might see the dollar yen coming down, only to be bought at the 50 or the 38 level. So those are the ranges that we're going to be looking at. Dollar franc, there you go. Yesterday I did mention we're in this channel. Now what we might see is the dollar franc coming all the way back to this 50 line here, and if it does, that's fine. That's the 99.46 region, about 100 points down. So the market might pop its head down back on this line in order to go long again. All right, so all of these things, scenarios, as you can see, we can generate by drawing our trend lines and just following the market through in the direction. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Yesterday, nice up move here. Once again from the tops. I think if it reaches this double top here, it's going to be a triple top then, because there you go. If it raises its head back up here, I think that's going to be another sell location for the dollar Canadian. It'll just be sold and it'll be pushed down. Let's take a look at the dollar ZAR. Alright, so we have a lot of traders from South Africa, and you can see here the dollar ZAR came down a little bit. I did mention these levels before, as you might realize from previous videos, and once it broke down that level, it just headed down here, which was good. Now what we have is, as you can see, an upwards channel, and this upwards channel is kind of carrying on this way. So the market is going to be around here. So on the pullbacks, going long; on the channel ups, going short. So let's take a look at some of the indices. SP 500. Now, as you know, 2,400, I've marked it there. I'm not sure if we'll get there, but that is the channel top. If you take a look at the weekly and the monthly, if you have enough data there on your chart. Now, since we have this as a resistance level, breakout above that level, any breakout above there kind of take us going up again. But as you can see, the market is kind of now very shaky. Alright, so let's take a look at the 4-hour chart, and you'll see a lot of whipsaws happening. It's not that same nice up move, that rush that we saw earlier on. So now we're just seeing the market, you know, as it goes up, they're just selling it down. But as long as it's loyal to this trend line, I think there's still room to go up. If it breaks below there, obviously we'll be going in south direction. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. We're still in that range. 4-hour chart, as you can see. I did draw these trend lines before. If you're following the videos, breaks up, goes to the next target, breaks up, and the lines obviously that were there before, all you had to do was just from the previous videos just see how that eventuated. Let's actually affect that and see if we can do a scale fix and bring that chart down a little bit. There we go. If we can make it a daily, well, yeah, we don't have enough data for that, so that's what we have. Let's take a look at Brent. Still in that range. Don't play around here, don't trade around here. That's the dangerous zone. Wait for the tops, wait for the bottoms to start trading on support and resistance. Let's take a look at DAX. Nicely, okay, I drew this line yesterday. As you can see, the market is now kind of in that wedge, and they're kind of breaking it down. So every time it kind of raises its head up, I think the opportunity is going to be to short this index. We'll see how Trump's talk affects the market. Let's take a look at gold finally, and there we go with gold. Yesterday, this is obviously a daily chart. Let's make it a hourly, see where we're at with the details, and there you go. So gold probably will test the upper part of that channel, and if it does, then what we might do is to see, what we might see here is just the market shorting it. All you have to do is just adjust your trend lines a little bit. There you go. As you can see, we can also have a wedge formation starting here. There we go. And whenever it raises its head up, it's good to short. I think that it's going to come down towards these trend lines here during the course of today, tomorrow, and possibly this week. I hope that helps. Have a great day with your trading.